welcome back to the Spookins channel, a place for us to speak about all things horror. I'm Sarah.
I'm Sam.
And today we are trying out a new series for you called Build a Horror. This is where we take different elements from various subgenres and build a horror film. We'll focus on one subgenre at a time. So today we're going to start with Build a Slasher. So we're going to take elements from our favourite slasher films and create our own slasher movie. We've got a couple of rules to follow, so we can only use one selection per individual film. We can only use 3 films from one franchise, just so that we're not just saying, I'd like to make Scream.
Yeah. The best way to begin is to begin. And so let's begin. We are going to start as if we are watching these films. What do we get first? Title cards. Sarah, who is your production company for your slasher movie?
I went for Film 4.
Okay.
I noticed that a few of our viewers are American, from the US of A. Welcome. So you might not know who Film 4 are. They are the film branch of a British television company called Channel 4, and they make banging films. They generally co-produce, they're not generally the sole producer. So they would be one of many on this film, I think. But they co-produce things like 28 Days Later, Chat Room, some really like good, tense, I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
They remind me a little bit of like, not A24, but kind of A24 vibes in that they're more indie films. Yeah, there's just something really British about them.
Yeah, for sure there are. They go for usually like a more artsy kind of style as well, right? A lot of them.
Well, it depends because they can go artsy, but also like very realistic. And I don't know. I think, they've made some of my favorite films. Every time I see Film 4, I'm like, I think they were part of Censor as well. Okay. So every time I see Film 4, I know I'm in for a good time. And that's my favorite kind of vibe for a movie. And so I picked them. I was tough to pick between them and A24.
Yeah, so I have gone here with Twisted Pictures.
Ooh,
so
like Saw.
Yeah, so I've taken this not from Saw though, because I might need to use Saw later.
Okay.
Twisted Pictures also produced Repo the Genetic Opera.
Yes, they did.
So this is Repo the Genetic Opera, Twisted Pictures.
Fair.
Which I've taken. This was a real tough one now. I think up until the last minute I had this going backwards and forwards between Twisted, because it's the kind of the vibe of the film I would like to watch, because they are not afraid to go all out on the gore and stuff, which is what I like in these kinds of movies. And then I was also recently, I've been really enjoying what I've been seeing from Neon.
I thought about Neon as well.
Yeah, so
they give me similar vibes to like the triangle of like A24 Neon Film 4, this kind of vibes. Yeah.
So it was a Neon Twisted Pictures toss up, but I've gone for Twisted Pictures.
From
in
Repo,
the end.
not from Saw.
From Repo, not from Saw. Well, maybe see Saw later. Who knows?
I didn't think of what film my production company. 28 Days Later. It's not really a slasher, but I don't care.
No, there you go. That's fine. It doesn't need to be. And then we would get in our little title cards the director. Who's directing my movie? I have gone here for Clive Barker.
From
Hellraiser.
Franchise.
So this is another one where I'm like, Clive Barker, what I want in my movie, going from Twisted Pictures, gore, and someone who's not, sex demons, someone who's not gonna go light on the practical effects. Like Clive Barker, so is obviously Hellraiser's his big thing, but he also had a big hand in the original Candyman. And they're both just like the practical effects are just great, and that's what I want. I just want practical effects.
Yeah.
So Clive Barker's in charge. It was between him and Damien Leone.
Fair.
But I think a couple of, obviously he's not directed a lot, Damien Leone.
No.
And a couple of his movies, a couple of the Terrifier movies have some issues. Beyond just being gory. Like the directing is not quite there, I think.
I think what's funny in that statement is that I'm thinking of Terrifier 2 and you're thinking of Terrifier 1.
Yeah. Yeah.
I went for Brian Bertino, who directed The Strangers.
Okay, nice.
Yeah, which we watched recently, so he was fresh on my brain.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't consider that many people for this because I know what kind of film I want. I like slow burn, down to earth. So I've gone with film 4. So I've gone with Brian Bertino kind of slashers. As we go along, we might go a bit
going out the window.
But for now, I went with him because I love The Strangers, and I forgot just how good it is until we rewatched it the other day. Finally got Sam to watch it.
Yeah, it was great. I really enjoyed it.
Really good film, and I think it's really well paced, really well directed. Gets a great performance out of the actors and does a lot with a little, which is what I really enjoy in a film.
Yeah, you're gonna get that tension is gonna really ramp up.
Yes, and you'll see when I tell you my killer why I think that he is a good director for that.
Okay,
killer.
Very nice.
I didn't actually consider really many other people, to be honest.
So, title card's done.
Yeah.
We open up. Where are you located?
We are located, and I should have looked up what this is called. I'm following up with Another Strangers, but it's Pray at Night.
Okay.
It's not from the same film.
Fair.
The set of The Strangers Pray at Night. Now, I know you haven't seen this, so I'll set the scene for you.
Thank you very much.
It's a motel, basically, but the vibe of the place. And I've kind of gone with the setting, meaning what it looks like as well. And Strangers Pray at Night is quite 80s inspired, so it's like neon lighting, very bisexual lighting. We love a bit of red, blue, purple lighting. And yeah, it's basically set in a motel, or it might just be a hotel. I think it's a motel. I don't really know the difference. I'm not American, I'm sorry. And the grounds surrounding it. And I really think it's I think motels and hotels are great settings for horror films because they're homely enough that you feel like, oh, that's a bit uncomfortable, but it's detached enough that it's a big enough space. Because sometimes home invasions, not The Strangers, perfect film, sometimes home invasion movies get a bit boring, a bit stale because it's all in one small setting.
Yeah.
And I think motels and hotels are larger.
Yeah, they offer
give
enough
more opportunities.
variety, yeah.
Yeah. So I went for that.
Very nice. I have taken my first delve into the big boys here.
Big boys.
And have rather predictably gone for Camp Crystal Lake.
I knew
because
it.
I think that camps are just where slashers should be fit.
Yeah, I think that's the same. We've gone for the same vibe here, I think. Like a holiday home.
Yeah. The only difference I'm making here, so I've gone Camp Crystal Lake. Specifically, it is Christmas time and it is snow covered.
Oh.
This will become important later.
Okay. Is it your Animal Crossing version of Camp Crystal Lake?
Yeah, so my island on Animal Crossing, was a exact square footage replica of Camp Crystal Lake from the maps I could find. Perfect. So yeah, we are in Animal Crossing Camp Crystal Lake.
Perfect.
Snow covered.
Sam asked me earlier if I could guess any of his, and I straight away knew that Camp Crystal Lake was coming into play.
Very nice. Which is weird because I don't even think I've ever expressed that big a love for Camp Crystal Lake.
I think it's because you're Animal Crossing Island.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah. There's also a well in it. Samara lives there.
Yeah, of course.
And at Camp Crystal Lake, we have our opening victim. A little cameo, a surprise cameo appearance, for which I have dug into the Scream franchise, because that is where we get these opening kill cameos from. But it's not the obvious one. I'm going Scream 6 for Laura Crane.
Oh, nice.
Get Samara Weaving in my film, please.
Yeah, she's in my film too.
There you go. Yeah, I've just tried to squeeze in some actors that I like.
Yeah, that's fair. I didn't go for someone who's an opening kill in their movie because I wasn't smart enough to think to do that. I went with a character that I like and that represents a franchise that I like that I couldn't fit in any other way.
Nice.
So I went with Nancy Thompson from Nightmare on Elm Street.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah, I really wanted to include Nightmare, but it doesn't fit with anything else that I wanted to do. So I just included her.
Oh, very good.
Yeah, no real logic to that one.
Yeah, no, it doesn't need to be. My killer is costumed.
Ooh.
And at this point would be seen doing the killing. Okay, so we're not going to reveal who the killer is, but I will tell you that the outfit is the angel from
It's a Wonderful Knife.
It's a Wonderful Knife.
Amazing.
Because
what
an outfit. I'm sorry, that film it's good.
Yeah.
Has some issues, is good. That killer outfit
bangs.
is unreal.
It goes hard. Yeah.
Camp Crystal Lake in the snow with all the blood and the gore that's going to be in this film.
Yeah.
This is going to go so hard.
I think that's a wonderful idea.
Nice. Do you have a costume for your killer, or are we moving on? Were we going to meet them later?
I do have a costume
Okay.
for my killer.
Lovely.
So I took this slightly differently in that my costume and my killer are the same thing.
Okay, fine.
I went with the collector, and I went back and forth on whether the collector, the collection, etc. are slasher films. But we discussed this, and we decided that if we can include Saw, we can include the collector.
Mm-hmm.
Whilst they're maybe not fully slasher films, I think they're in the spirit. So I went with the collector, and I did not think about who was behind the mask, because that's the
whole point.
The horror of the collector.
Okay.
So yeah, I think the opening kill is maybe a little similar to part of the collector, where you show someone being collected.
Mm-hmm.
And it's Nancy, which means Nancy gets to come up later in the film as well, because she's in the box.
Yeah.
Because I've kept his MO as well.
Okay, cool. He's doing the same.
It's him doing his thing.
Nice.
In a motel.
Very nice.
In a British realistic. So I guess it's not a motel. I guess it's like a Premier Inn.
Yeah, a bed and breakfast.
Because I want this to be set in Britain, because that's why I picked film 4, because I love their movies and their British vibe.
It's a B&B.
So yeah, a B&B.
I think it's a B&B.
Yeah, I do like the idea of it being in a purple palace, though.
Yeah,
So,
fair. Yeah. Premier in set slasher movie. Lovely. So after that, we go to our true film opening.
Okay.
And we'll meet our main character. Who is our final girl in your movie?
Oh, my final girl is Samara Weaving.
Nice.
It's Grace from Ready or Not.
Ready or Not, yeah. Lovely. Grace Ledummer.
Yeah, and I thought she would work well in a Premier Inn setting.
Yeah.
Because hers takes place in a mansion, and it's all about hide and seek.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought that would go well with this vibe, and he's trying to collect her from somewhere in the hotel. And then that also leaves you open to having lots of other guests be body count fodder.
That's good.
But yeah, I think Grace, I like her a lot. It's controversial. I'm not a huge fan of most traditional final girls.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really vibe with like Laurie Strode. I love Nancy Thompson. That's why she got included in the opening death, but I didn't want her to be my final girl.
Yep.
Because I love Grace.
Yep.
And I just think she's great.
Nice.
Character. She's a badass. And I think that if you're going to go up against the collector, you need a certain type of final girl, because he's pretty sick.
Yeah.
As in like...
Fair.
I mean, I guess you could say in both ways, but when I say sick, I mean he's really good at killing.
Yeah. Yeah. I have also got a bit of badassery within my final girl in what is the most predictable pick in the history of the Spookins Horror Channel, as I dip my toes into the Terrifier franchise.
Oh, yeah, of course.
For Sienna Shaw, because
Yeah,
obviously, because Sienna Shaw is the greatest.
Yeah, she's your
And
favourite.
my this is where I can tell as well, my film, and I had a little think about this, right? Camp Crystal Lake at Christmas is the host of a comic or cosplay convention. And that is where we go here.
And you got Angel v Angel, because she's got angel wings on her costume.
She has indeed, yeah.
Yeah.
There you go. So we're coming in. This is where the plot. See, we're starting to see some plot. This is unreal.
Yeah, I hadn't actually thought about the plot of my film, but now I'm ready for this.
I haven't really
premiering.
either. That was just it. That's all I know is that.
No, but as we're speaking about them, it's forming.
Yeah.
There's the collector running around a little purple palace.
Sienna Shaw, when we meet her,
Nice.
is with her friends, the comic relief and the sidekick. I will tell you who both of them are.
Okay.
My comic relief is my second foray into the Scream franchise, from which I grabbed Scream 1's Stu Macker,
Nice.
because we need him in there, and he's a funny guy.
Yeah, he's
Matthew
a funny
Lillard,
guy.
comic relief, very easy.
Yeah.
The sidekick, I am jumping into a franchise I'm not even that fond of in I Know What You Did Last Summer.
I went with I Know What You Did Last Summer.
There you go. And we're taking Helen Shivers because
okay.
Sarah Michelle Gellar
Okay.
in my movie.
Okay.
And go Buffy Summers, you've arrived.
And that's so funny because I also considered the same character for my sidekick, but I went for I Know What You Did Last Summer. I can't remember what they're all called. The second one. And I went with Carla, the Brandy character, because she's a ride or die.
Yeah.
She's going to help get rid of the collector. She's not going to let her friend get collected, you know?
Yeah.
So I thought that's the kind of friend you want.
Yeah, fair.
And also I like her as a character. For comic relief, this is my contentious one where I am not 100% sure this is from a slasher, but I will make the case. I went for Marty from The Cabin in the Woods.
Okay.
Which could be considered amongst its subgenres a slasher movie because the undead family slashed them.
It's like deliberately crosses into every horror subgenre that there is, doesn't it?
Exactly.
So part of that movie is definitely slasher.
So it's a slasher movie, but it's also like 20 other horror movies. It's a monster movie. It's sci-fi. It's loads of other genres. However, I'm counting it.
Yeah, no, I'm happy to count it.
Because the main killers for a good portion of the film are that family. And that's a slasher. They're slashing them up, you know? I know the main antagonist is like the guys is like the gods or Sigourney Weaver or whatever. It's fine. But the tropes as well of the deaths in The Cabin in the Woods lean towards slasher. So I'm counting it and I'm having Marty because I don't really like comic relief characters.
Yeah, fair.
I'm not a huge fan of comedy. I hate joy.
I hate joy. Don't make me laugh.
I don't like those aspects in slashers as much. So I really struggled to come up with a comic relief character. I was going to go for Randy.
Yeah.
But I wanted to use Scream elsewhere. I didn't want to use it just to use up because he was the only one I could think of.
Yeah.
So I went with Marty because he is a good comic relief character. I really like him. The bit where he has the coffee cup and it unfolds and it's, oh no, he has a big like bong and then he folds it down and there's a coffee cup. It gets me every single time and I love him. So I've gone with him. You can fight me on whether you think that's a slasher or not. I don't care. I'm including him.
After this, we've met our people. We have some chat.
Yeah.
The killing needs to start. And with the killing having started, we need some police officers.
We do. And I struggled with this because although I haven't thought too much about the plot, I do envision this taking place over a very short amount of time. As soon as I thought of Brian Bettino and the Strangers and the Collector, they all take place over like one evening.
Yeah.
So the police aren't that big.
Fair.
In my
That's fair.
movie.
Yeah, doesn't need to be.
But my good cop, it had to be Dewey.
Dewey Finn, yeah, nice.
Had to be Dewey.
Yeah.
There's no one else. Yeah. There's no other good policeman in any other media, anywhere. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And my bad cop, also Scream.
Okay.
I think the character might be called Anthony Perkins.
Okay.
I'm not 100% sure on that one. But it's the policeman in Scream 4 who's meant to be guarding the teenage girls' houses. And he's like, oh, man, like, I'd like a piece of that. And I think that's bad.
That is bad. That's pretty bad, yeah.
I think you should be protecting those young girls and not sexualizing them.
Yeah, I would go with that.
I think that is bad cop behavior.
Yeah, I agree. My police officers, when they turn up, are very different vibes to each other, and I can't imagine how this relationship goes. Okay. But that's why we watch these films, to find out. Good cop, I have taken from Saw. This is Saw 1.
Are there any good cops?
Yeah, man. We are.
They're all corrupt.
We're Danny Glover, Detective Tap.
Okay, all right.
Detective Tap, and he's teamed up with my bad cop, and this is bad because he's just a bit useless at his job. From Totally Killer, Sheriff Lim, who is it's all I remember from that film. I remember really enjoying that film, and it was because I just could remember finding these guys really funny.
Yeah, they were funny. Is that is Totally Killer the one where she asks
travels
if they
back
take
in time.
I know the concept
Yeah,
of the
yeah.
film. Is it the one where she asks him to take fingerprints and they just
And they're just rinsing her for DNA. Yeah, she's like, she gives them like a hair in a, or like a blooded tissue or something. And they're like, okay, why are you giving me this? We'll go and put it in the database.
Good choice. Good choice.
Yeah,
okay.
so he's my bad cop.
Yeah, that's fair.
Then we have someone we have to become suspicious of. A red herring, some might say.
Ooh.
I couldn't make up my mind here.
No.
And there was a couple of characters that I wanted to get in that I thought would fill this role quite nicely. So I've just put them both down.
Fair.
So the first one is...
Feels like cheating, but okay.
Okay. Well, we'll choose here. We'll choose here. We'll go for it here. So I'm either going to go for Millie Kessler, because I want Catherine Newton in my movie.
Okay. Freaky?
Freaky. And this is Vince Vaughn in Catherine Newton's body.
Okay.
So she's gone to the camp. She's gone to cosplay convention. Vince Vaughn in her body.
Right.
Or it's Megan.
The robot.
Yeah.
Fair.
Because I just thought it'd be cool having this robot there.
Yeah.
So they're both there. They're both red herrings.
Both just chilling.
Yeah. Millie Kessler's a red herring because she's a serial killer in a girl's body, but he's actually just there having a good time.
Yeah.
Who knew?
I think your film warrants multiple red herrings because it's at a camp.
Yeah, there's going to be a lot of
there.
characters, yeah.
Whereas for mine, I really struggled with red herring because you never find out who my killer is. So there's no point kind of speculating. But I did go with Jared Leto's character from Urban Legend, and I can't remember the character's name. But he's creepy. Jared Leto's creepy. I think it's a great pick for a red herring. Just one of the hotel guests that is a bit weird. Or if we're going for a classic horror trope, it's like the janitor or a hotel worker, like what do you call it, like a concierge, or something like that, and you think it's them, but it's not.
Yeah, just a weird creepy guy that still works. He's the only guy on shift. Yeah, no, I get that. I can see that at the premiere in. Cool. So my movie, as we come to the end, you do find out who the killer is. Ooh. So under the angel mask is not Megan. It is not Millie Kessler. It is... Get me a goth in my movie. It's Maxine Minx. From, X.
The series.
It is X, yeah.
I thought you said, get me a goth.
Get me a goth.
Who's it going to be?
Who's your goth?
Mia Goth.
Mia Goth is in the film.
That's unsurprising.
Stick her in the angel costume. She's in there. She goes there. Angel starts killing people because she's jealous, which is what Maxine does. Yeah. Because she wants to be a star, even though that's Pearl. She's got the same aspirations.
Yeah, she does.
And your killer is the Collector, as we know.
Yeah, just the Collector.
Cool. So,
I don't think we need to reveal there.
No, we don't need to reveal underneath the Collector is the Collector.
I haven't thought about it.
Movie ends.
Yeah.
Roll end credits. Yeah. And the final trope or category, it's not a trope, it's a person that we are going to fill, the final element we need of our movie. Who is composing? Who's done your score?
I picked this by film and I had to look up the name, so I'm not going to pretend like I knew who this was. So I picked Paul Wiley, who did the music composer score, I don't know, for Terrifier, the first Terrifier movie.
Nice.
That's the kind of vibe I want, kind of industrial. Although it's industrial, it also gives kind of 80s synth as well. Yeah. And that's kind of the vibe. I don't want my film to be set in the 80s, but I want it to be kind of like similar vibes to Pray at Night. Yeah. Where it gives that vibe, but it's like not. Who did you pick for your composer?
So I have gone with the obvious choice. It's John Carpenter.
John Carpenter.
Yeah, specifically from Halloween.
Yeah.
Because I haven't used it yet.
Yeah, that is totally.
But yeah, so many when I was doing this, I couldn't get Nightmare in. Like you were saying earlier, you struggled to get Nightmare in. I couldn't get Nightmare in because I feel like the one you go for is obviously Freddy. Yeah. But it just changes the vibe of your film so much. It
changes it so much because his power is very plot specific. Mm-hmm. So you can only make a Nightmare movie. Freddy.
So it's hard to get Nightmare in. Like you could have gone Craven. Yeah. But just, I don't know, just didn't.
I didn't want that vibe for my film. The only way I could have thought to get Wes Craven in, I just thought of it, was putting his, in Scream, it's a throwaway character.
In the janitor. Yeah. Yeah, sticking him in as a red herring.
That's the only way I could think that we could do it. But yeah, it was hard to include Nightmare. And Nightmare's probably my favourite of the classic slashers, which is why I included Nancy as my opening kill.
And then have you not got Friday or Halloween?
No.
No, there you go. Gone without the big boys.
I'm not a huge fan of the Friday the 13th
Yes,
films. And I struggled again to include Halloween because the obvious one is Laurie Strode as your final girl, and she is not my favourite final girl.
Yeah.
I thought about putting him as the killer, and then it was thinking of him that made me think of the Collector. And I was like, that's sicker. Do you know what I mean? Like, that's cool. That's cooler. So I'm going to go with the Collector.
Yeah.
I can't imagine Michael Myers walking around like a premiere and killing people.
No, but I can
imagine the Collector.
I can imagine Michael Myers being that like strangers type.
Yes.
Just like in the background. Like that's what he is, isn't it? He's like in the background, just appearing around a corner.
Yeah.
And then just like sliding back.
Yeah, so it could work on that aspect, but I wanted to focus more on the kills.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
There you have it. Those are our dream slasher movies.
Yeah.
Let us know what you think in the comments down below. Tell us what yours would be. Take the 13, I think there's 13 little categories that we've got.
Yes, we'll put them in the
Make
description.
your own list. But remember, no same film twice, no franchise more than 3 times. So you got to follow the same rules that we did or it's not fair. Like the video, please. If you like the video, like the video. If you did not like the video, just like the video. Subscribe to the channel for more of these. More other things. We round up monthlies. We look ahead at months as well, movies that are coming. We do lots of fun things. Have little quizzes. That's us. Also hit the notification bell because that will tell you when our next video goes up because we probably can't.
Yeah, boy.
Until then, though, that leaves me to bid you adieu. Bye-bye.